Hi Jitesh, thank you for your time. I'll just get started right away.
Sure.
So, as your position at head of channels India for Pure Storage, can you just begin by telling Pure Storage channel strategy in India and how is it evolving in the supporting the partners in dynamic data-driven market? You just rolled out a new partner program from what we have heard. So maybe just on your overall Pure Storage channel strategy, we can start there.
Yeah, from a strategy perspective, see, we've grown in this market because, as I said earlier, we are 100% channel. But from a strategy perspective, we want to maintain that scarcity of partners today. When I say scarcity of partners, is basically to have fewer partners, uh, but partners who are skilled enough, who are scalable enough, because the kind of industry that we are into, it is dynamic, right? Because of the needs which you have, we need our partners who are able to understand modern data analytics, who are able to understand the cyber resiliency market. They are able to offer solution. They have skill set to that, and they are able to scale to that level. We need partners who are able to understand cloud, who are able to scale up to that level. And the other is the modern data applications. So we want to have the partners so who are skilled enough, and we want to train them so that they can scale to the next level, who understands the solution, not only from a sales perspective, their pre-sales perspective, who are able to articulate the kind of values, the kind of solution that we are able to bring in to the market, and also from an implementation strategy from the partners. So we want to make them independent so that they can make revenues from installation, and from the services which arrives, whether it could be migration services, or it could be integrating of new applications within the customer premises, along with the storage that they sell. And whether it is when it is cloud, for example, they're building a private cloud using, say, Red Hat OpenShift, or VMware Tanzu, or a Score Rancher, and integrating that with our Portworx kind of solution. So this is what we want to build, these partners who have the skill sets to scale it, and that is what our strategy is, to build these niche partners up to the next level so that they can migrate themselves from the preferred level that we have to the next level that is elite. So that's our strategy, Dinesh.
Okay, Jitesh, that does help. So, can you tell us about the initiatives that Pure Storage has in place to empower the partners with such as training, certification, and go-to-market support? Now, as you mentioned, you look for partners because you're obviously 100% channel. So, is there a specific criteria or basic criteria that one partner has to meet to be a Pure Storage partner right then and there?
Yeah, so basically, when we look at a partner, we look at the overall partner in terms of their sales capability, their pre-sales capability, their implementation capability. So this is more important because this is all partner driven, right? For what we do, we have very compare we have very less intervention from our side, because we do that supportive role for the partner, whether it is like a technical support, if we need to do technical support to the partner, whatever they require. For example, if they are going and talking to a customer, let's take an example of modern data analytics kind of scenario. So if they are a partner who understands Splunk or Elastic for that matter, how do I integrate with our solution? How our solution is able to scale up to that level, how they can actually get those reports out to them, how they can integrate. So these are the skill sets which we want them to promote so that they are able to understand the market and go with that. So that's the reason we look at partners who are able to scale, who are able to scale themselves up to the next level, to the next level. So that's the reason we give them the opportunity to look at our portal so that they can train themselves up. There is no cost to this kind of training which we have, whether it is their sales team, whether their pre-sales team, or implementation. So that's been our strategy.
Taking back to the first question, so just maybe some pointers and highlight the training, certification, the go-to-market support that you provide for the partners.
See, we have various levels certification that we have. Like we start with, for example, if sales is a basic certification, there is a simply pure kind of certification, which is a base level certification, which is like a 1 hour kind of time frame which the sales team spends on our portal so that they are able to do the basics once. And there is another level which is a accreditation level kind of certification, which the partner spends maybe about 4.5 hours of content, so they get a deeper knowledge on that. So for a superficial cut, they can actually do the first level thing, and then they want to get in deeper so that they're able to articulate these solutions back to customers. They can do that additional advanced 4-hour training, which is available. The content is all available. Uh, from a pre-sales perspective, there are various levels. There is an architect associate, which is there, and then they go to the next level become more certified on that level, whether it is a flash array, flash blade, or portworx, or any solution that we go in. So there is a base level certification, and then they can go to the advanced level certification on that. Similarly, on the implementation, there is a base level implementation which they can go ahead and certify. That is any system which they want to go and install, there's a base level certification. And there is a next level certification. For example, if they're going to a customer who's already, they've sold maybe 3 years back, right? Now the customer needs an upgrade. So this existing system needs to be upgraded to the next level. So they're able to propose that solution to the customer, and they would need to go through an enhanced level of implementation training so that they can actually go ahead and install these upgrades. So for upgrade installation, because they need to understand what the current environment is, how do the upgradation can be the DFMs, or could be this controller change model from the earlier model to the next level model. So this is what they go through an advanced level implementation training. So these trainings are available so that the skill sets are greater, and they can cater to any customer needs. If that answers your question, Vignesh.
Yeah, that definitely answers my question. Talking about system upgrades, you mentioned. So, with AI driven workloads and the requirement for sustainable data center solutions
Yeah.
becoming a priority in today's world, so how is Pure Storage tackling both sustainability and the AI enhancement? And are they helping partners capitalize on these emerging opportunities now?
That's a very good question, Vignesh. If you look at AI is the need of the hour today, because every customer today, whether it is banks, whether it is manufacturing, or any other vertical we talk about, everybody wants to get into AI. Now, the biggest problem with AI is the number of CPUs which are getting consumed. So this is very power hungry kind of situation. Now, what sustainability is a big question here, and that is how we are able to bring in values here. Because our sustainability ratio, we are able to maintain an ESG of almost 80% energy savings that we could give it to customer. Because that is the biggest advantage which Pure has, and partners understand that. Because the cost of consumption of power is the lowest in the industry today. Because whether it is whether it is the power consumption or the space and cooling for that matter. For example, if we need to give a solution, right? If my competition gives it for maybe 2 racks or 2.5 racks, I can do it in maybe a quarter of a rack. So that's a kind of advantage which we can get, because that's how the partners are looking at. Because I can give multiple petabytes in a 3U kind of configuration. So that reduces the amount of power and cooling cost, because our power consumption is almost less than about 1.7 kilowatts, okay, which is less than the microwave oven that you power that consumes at your residence, right? So that's the kind of power consumption which you're able to do. And because of the footprint and that we have today, we have DFMs as high as about 75 terabyte to about 150 terabyte available. So I can do multiple petabytes in a 3U kind of configuration. So this is where the partner is able to go and articulate that value with the customer, and that is how we are able to maintain the ESG for customer, and we are able to maintain that sustainability there for customers.
That's good to know that Pure Storage is actually on top of the ESG goals that is
Yeah.
there. Now, to
Mm.
summarize our conversation, what is your vision for channel growth in India over the next few years? And before we part, what advice would you give to your partners looking to scale with Pure Storage?
Yeah, the advice I would like to give with partners is basically when partners join Pure, right? So we give them the flexibility to the point from where they join to how do they scale to the next level, because this is what partners want to know. Because every partner wants to grow with Pure, because we've been growing in this particular market. You've seen that we've started in June 2020 in India, and we've come up a long way in this market today, whether it is BFSI, IT, manufacturing. We've been in all these industries and doing extremely well. That is what partners are showing. And because sustainability is another thing uh, which we have, because these are the need of the hour today. Post the Paris Convention, which is there, every customer is looking at how can we be part of their sustainability goals. So so from a partner perspective, so we're looking at partners who enter at a preferred level, they can scale up to the elite level, and so that they are able to take the conversations to next level. So today they're talking about only maybe a particular level, uh, and they know that Pure has created a platform. That platform is able to scale up to any needs, whether it is today, if you look at the industry, the way it is scaling up, almost about 55% of the IT spend is going into AI, right? And almost about 70 plus percentages are going into cyber resiliency infrastructure to build that up. Okay, so and modern data applications. So these are various avenues which partners are looking at. So we are looking at partners who are able to scale up. We provide them the infrastructure to scale them up, whether it is skilling the partner up. And the other most important thing is profitability, because that is the most key thing for ever partner to do it. We ensure that the profitability, because that is a key need, because if the partner is not profitable, that entire relationship doesn't scale up. So we ensure that the partner profitability is looked at, and they are able to sustain their cost in delivering the solution, and they are profitable, because that is when, if a partner is profitable, that is when there is a healthy relationship, and that relationship will scale up to next level, to the next level. So that's the foundation which we are trying to bring in, and this is what we want to grow together with this.
Any last message, as I said, on vision for channel growth in India over the next few years?
As I said, from a vision is that we want to maintain the kind of NPS we talk about for customers. We need to ensure that we want to keep that level high with partners. So we continue to take the feedback from partners and ensure that if there are any changes which are required in our system, so that we can enhance this better. So we will take that feedback constructively and ensure that the enhancements are done, like the partner program that we've launched day before yesterday. So similarly, any enhancements, we will take these feedbacks and ensure that these feedbacks go up into the system, into the production chain, so that changes can be made, whether it is from a product perspective, whether it is from the services perspective, whether it is from what you call as approachability of the partner perspective. So this is what in my feedback with the partners, that you come join us and ensure that there is growth for you, and there is a vision that the company has, so that while we grow, you also grow. So that's where it is, Vignesh.
Thank you, Jidesh. Thank you for answering all the questions and thank you for your time.